today I'll be discussing, well, the all-new DLC 4 Reckoning. So, obviously it's not out yet, we all know that. But if you go look at Treyarch's Snapchat, if you go look at Treyarch's Snapchat, there appears to be, little hints on the upcoming DLC. So, in one of the pictures, I obviously can't show you this on it because I'm broadcasting. I'll just be playing some zombies in the background. But what you can see on one of the hints is Takeo just sitting where Nikolai is. Just a picture of that. And then another hint you can see on it is Takeo's katana next to it with a little cherry blossom leaf falling to the ground in a white background. So this sort of caught my eye, and so I sort of saw this from the Gaming Revolution too, and a lot of YouTubers that's been doing stuff around this subject, and so basically, what does this mean? So basically, a cherry blossom in Japan is basically like a great honor sorta, and basically the C is like sort of like it's like representing like sacrifice, I think is what I'm trying to say, and sort of seeing that it sort of puts that the old Takeo 1.0 is in a better place because he committed suicide for the right of ending the zombies. So yeah, so obviously you're sort of giving some key and all that, but yeah, so what do you think that means to you guys? So I want to see what you write in the comments and see what that means to you, and look up Treyarch Snapchat. I don't really know the whole thing, but just go ahead and look that up later when you get the chance. So yeah, it's interesting. I was confused at first, so I just did that research and found the Gaming Revolution's exclamation. I'm like, oh, that would make sense. So yeah, it shows that Takeo 1.0 is in a better place, and because of his sacrifices, sort of represents the cherry blossom leaf falling to the ground. So yeah, it's pretty unique. DLC 4 Reckoning, what to expect? I say sort of in like this place, because as a creator said, it's going to be in this ultimate place. So there's two meanings of ultimate, sort of the concluding, which I think it means, of something, or ultimate, like ridiculously insane, you get the point. Like Ultimate Spider-Man, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I just think it's gonna be on the concluding side, or maybe it's just a combination of both. And I want to throw a curveball, but whatever. So what do you think it's gonna be? I personally think it's gonna be like Origins on some level. Cool. You know Premise? Could you guys know Premises if you look through the whole zombie storyline thing? Premise is basically, why can I not get a good match? Premise is basically like a version of Takeo, Richtofen, Nikolai, and Tank. So, and basically it's just like another form of them, and basically they held the original staffs in Origins. And so this brings up another theory. Will the Origin staffs be in Reckoning? And I honestly agree with that, as a lot of some YouTubers would say. And Mr. Dog JZ agrees with this, I think, right? It's like where I got this off of. But yeah, he agrees with this theory, and so do I, because this obviously has to do with Premise and the ending of the zombies. And so the Origin staffs are just replicas of the actual staff, since they couldn't salvage the actual parts. They had to make replica staffs. But yeah, so these replica staffs were just replicas of the actual things. And the actual things, see, the replicas are the actual things. I'm pretty sure the actual staffs will actually be in Reckoning.
You dishonor your lineage, John.
Just think of that as their new wonder weapons. You get to use the actual staffs, not the not the spin-off versions, no, the actual staff in the new Reckoning DLC. So, obviously, if you guys done your research, like I have, Richtofen has the blood vials, so he can keep himself alive when it comes to the time, because if you notice in the end of Easter egg and Gerard Krovy, you only see Nikolai, Tanks, and Takeo show up, but no, not Richtofen's. Why is this so? Because Richtofen, they don't need his soul. Richtofen and Dr. Monty are gonna try and kill him. Richtofen, oh, that's what we think. Richtofen has the blood vials. Richtofen has the blood vials to survive so he won't die. And so this brings up who will be the characters. Will Richtofen, and this is something I came up with my own, will Richtofen actually be one of the core characters? Or will it be someone else, like a Maxis or, you know, Dr. Monty? Because if what if they like kill Richtofen right in front of them? Sort of in the beginning, they kill Richtofen straight up front in Dr. Monty, but in the ending Easter egg, you see Richtofen back, and he's the one who ends it all.
Seems like old times, huh?
Like, what if Dr. Monty and Maxis actually turn on the original? I mean, we already know we turned on Richtofen because they don't need him anymore. So, what if they turn on? Turn on Tank, Takeo, and Dempsey. Oh crap! Yeah, but what if that happens? Then it will be all out of control. And I'm just bringing this up. It doesn't really have to do with Reckoning. But what do you expect in Infinite Warfare? I mean, Infinite Warfare looks like a pretty cool game, and the trailer is the #2 most hated video on YouTube. Why is this so? Why does everyone hate it so much? I honestly think it looks good. I mean, I'm a little fishy on the whatchamacallit, the campaign. It takes off in space. So I'm just bringing this up, but the zombies, I think it's based off what is left of the Earth, because as you can see, there's like a giant explosion, you have to evacuate to space, and the zombies are the remaining portion of what you call the human population that could not make it, the population that didn't have room. Oh, okay, never mind. I can live with this. The population that could not escape. So it's either you're one of the survivors and you're fighting and you're like immune, or you're someone from space, one of the survivors from space who are sent. And so I don't know. So after that, so back to Reckoning. So yeah, so I think what happens is we're gonna take the Fate on as our original premise characters. Because obviously the premise characters failed. So yeah, we're gonna take on the fate of the premise characters. That's what I think. Yeah, oh my god, I have insane luck. I have freaking insane luck right now. That is mad luck. Alright. So yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. Premise, it's gonna all go down, the premise and what happens, and back to Samantha and everything. I think that is gonna be, the, like, really crazy, insane. I think it's, when they say Ultimate Blaze, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's gonna be, like, ridiculous, amazing, but also, like, increasing. Oh, I have Jug. How the heck did that happen? Someone probably used it on the house. Oh, I don't have to get Jug now. That helps.
Corpses?
Oh, that actually really helps. How the heck did I get Jug? I'm like, what? Yeah, someone must use it on the house. I'm set for the game. But yeah, so what do you guys think is gonna happen? What do you think DLC 4 relates to? I really think it relates to premise, and many agree with me, some don't. And that was my own theory, but no! Oh my god. I swear, if it restarts, I'm gonna punch someone in the face. I freaking Jug, Man of War, and the ray gun. If it restarts, I can't get in one good. Okay, no, what? It glitched right into me. It's not my fault. All right, so I think it's gonna revolve around that, and I've said that like 100 times. I strongly believe it's gonna. I'm gonna go around. It's gonna go around
I
Primus.
share your concerns.
I'm the Grace, please. No, what? I didn't mean to take it. I don't want to waste it, cause I might go down and just lose it right away. I shouldn't have grabbed it. Alright, so yeah, so what do you guys think? I just want to hear other people's theories. Because always having the ideas of others is always great. Because and then you can compare your ideas and say, whoa, this might not make sense, but this does, so let's just swap that out. So yeah, so what do you guys think? And also, nice to have a shout out. So if you can respond back to me, Labby, 328, I think it is, then that'd be really appreciated. Alright, so spamming a death machine right now. I need speed core. No, I'll open up the back. No, I'm gonna wait for that because you don't want to open that right away. Teleporters. Okay. Come on, I want some liquid dividend, man. So if the origin stats are returning, then obviously this is gonna be some crazy kind of map, because, you know, oh, the music's perfect in the back. Obviously it's gonna be a crazy map if it has the Origins background. If it has Origin stats in it, it's obviously gonna be most likely a big map, but I think it's gonna crazy than Origins. It's not gonna be like, I mean, I know there's like those special zombies and all that, but I think it's still gonna be different. It's gonna be Origins ×2. The map is gonna be revolved around all of Primus and stuff. Why did he leave? People. I think it's gonna be revolved around Primus a lot more, and the map is gonna be like they get sent back in time so much further maybe, just to end it before it even happens maybe. But they obviously need the summoning key, so what if all 6 of them go back? I don't know where I'm coming up with this, but some of the stuff I'm a little sketchy about, but some of it I'm like, this makes a lot of sense. So you got it. I'm just wondering, I'm just saying, because there's just so many ways this could end. I mean, you know, this is the final, unless Treyarch's being an idiot, and then ends it off with like a big hangover. So, alright. So, I know, hold on! Alright, so, sorry, every time I just get interrupted, so, that's really all I have to say now, so I'm gonna have to end the video. So, what do you guys think? Just write that in the description. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed my theories. So, if you really enjoyed, subscribe, and I'm out, guys. 9 East Gaming out. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I am out. See you guys.